What is up, guys, and welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Mega Man 04. I'm gonna go ahead and get a secret here real fast. That's why we're starting out in the middle of a level. Alright, so that's what you need to do is grab that light. And then these guys I didn't know how to kill earlier, you just push them with the light, and you get a piece. You get... Well, you'll see what I'm making here in a second. But basically, you get a scrap elf. But here's the pieces you're gonna need if you're gonna want... Well, let's just say it makes you more powerful. You need the Beanerin, which is you get from the bee things that you break. The Ceratanium, which you just kind of find laying around. Wait, the Metar, which you get from the metals. Which I guess they're Metars on this game. And the Scrap Elf. You put those together and you get... the Elf Body. Which makes your... elf more powerful. Now here we go on the actual level. So, what way to celebrate part 4 of the 4th game other than fighting off 4 bosses? So yes, that is right. The last 4 bosses I'm going to take care of in this part. I'm sure I will have the title something like that, so it wouldn't really be a spoiler if you read the title. So, here we go. I'm going to turn up the volume just a wee bit. Usually I have to turn it down, but I enjoy having a little bit of something to hear. Alright, so here we go against Soul Titanian. The way this level works is you... Well, you'll see in a second. Like, the little beams right there is solar light. And if you stand in it, the percent goes up. Once it reaches 100%, it starts hurting you. So you have to be quick with those so it doesn't... And then there are things you can find, like crystals and rooms and stuff. That if you break them, you can... Well, it takes or it lowers the percent. Sorry, I was looking at something, but... Yeah, I wanted to take that guy's axe simply because, well, you know, it's an axe, and on the one level, the hammer was pretty slow, but it was really powerful. So I was like, heck, might as well try it with the axe now. I can kill those plant guys now without having to kill them because they got, you know, fire attacks. And since I fight the last 4 here, of course I'm going to get quite a bit of X skills, so a lot of fun new attacks. That axe actually makes me think of Castlevania. I mean, I know I mentioned that on, I think, the last part with the way the moon looked. But, I don't know, I don't even play much Castlevania either. I'm not, like, a big fan of the games. I played... well, actually, I played quite a few, but I've only beaten 1, I think. If not 2. So, I'm not really that big a fan. But they just make me think of... Castlevania games. Here I was being stupid. I forgot... Well, I didn't really forget I had double jump. I just didn't think to use it. Double jump makes life so much easier in this game. So, get the double jump chip if you haven't. I don't really know what to talk about for the second... Or, I guess not really second, but more the time being. I know not as many people watch this as the other 3 LPs. Which, I mean, is fine, other than the fact it's... I don't know. I feel kind of bad knowing that people watch the first 3 and then just don't watch... Actually, the last 4 parts of the 3rd one didn't get very many views. So it's like people just kind of quit watching the series there. I don't know if it was because I uploaded 2 a day for those 2 days or what, but... I just hope people aren't wanting to see the rest of the story and miss out, I guess. Other than that, though, I guess all is fine. I still have fun making these. Plus, I mean, if I don't, then no one else is going to. Sora and Preeson. Yep. It is 11:15 at night on April 15th as I am doing this, and hopefully this video will be uploaded after I finish. So here I was just trying to figure out where to go. I didn't realize there were 2 doors up there. Actually, now I still don't know there's 2 doors, even when I played this the first time. I only found the top one, but actually there's a lower one, so you could see it down there. And the lower one's where the crystal, or another crystal is. But I didn't realize it, and I just ran ahead. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fight this thing. And I died. So now here we go, actually fighting it. I don't really understand this boss. Like, I don't know if there's a weakness or what. I just kind of beat the crap out of it with the axe, because I realized it killed all of its middle pieces. I was like, oh crap, now he's doing the same stupid thing as Heat Gimblem. Or Ginblem, or however it was pronounced. The one problem with not having voice acting in games. Well, heck, even when there is voice acting, sometimes you don't know how to pronounce it. People change the names up. Like, to this day, I still don't know if I'm fighting Dr. Wily or Dr. Wowie. Which, no, it's Wily, but... Is it Mega Man 6? I think it's 6. 6 or 8. Meh. Anyway. Fans of the game will know what I'm talking about. I'm not... Well, I would say I'm not as much on the classic series, but I'd be lying. I really enjoy the classic series. I just am really, really bad at them. I do better at the later ones, but... As for a whole, I am crap at the classic series. I do better at the X and Zero series. And then Battle... Up and see, I got to 100%, so I started getting hurt there. But yeah, as for games like Battle Network, not really a fan of. Like I said, I do a co-op LP with Tarvidi if you want to check his channel out. I don't really need to plug it again. You can just type in Tarvidi, T-A-R-V-I-T-I. And if that doesn't work, try putting 73 after it. But yeah, he's only got like... Actually, I don't remember the number, so I don't really want to make a guess. But he's got a few parts up. But I'm not that big a fan of the series. As well as Star Force, and I've never played... Well, actually, I've never played Star Force either. But not really a fan of that, or the ZX series. It's weird. This level feels like it's been going on forever. I'm gonna run out of crap to talk about in just this part alone. I guess one thing I did do today, I thought it'd be fun to go back and check the roots of these videos. I went back to True Friends Gaming's very first video, and oh my gosh, was it terrible. I mean, yeah, Sora recorded it, so of course there was no sexy audio. No, but it looked like crap because we didn't know the XSplit settings or any of that stuff. And it sounded like crap because none of us had mics. And it was extremely staticky, and it was terrible. But, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this reading for, well, yeah, the boss fight. Yeah. And I skipped it really fast. Alright. I knew I forgot to edit something in there. Alright, never mind. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm not reading what Soul Titanian has to say. I know she has something like, whenever you first come in, she says, "I want to light your fire." And my first response, even though no one could hear me because I wasn't doing audio then, was I wondered if she was coming on to me. Because, you know, I still talk to myself and make stupid jokes whenever I'm gaming. Which is why I thought LPing would be so fun. But why can't I move? How could I lose to you? Unbelievable. No, impossible. Gah! And she's dead. And I got a C. Wounded Edge. Soul Titanian's X skill, Burning Shot. Alright. I believe the next boss I was going for, I wanted to try and go in, what would beat what, and I couldn't remember which to go to next. Alright, welcome back. How you holding up? Blah, blah, blah. Level of heat is dangerous. I was so worried. Yep, I'm fine. So, of course, there was a cut to the next part. And so, since I didn't remember where to go fully, I was just like, eh. And did the obvious way of finding out. Just went back and forth to pick. And luckily, it was the right one. So we are going to fight Tech Kraken. I don't know why that's his name. I mean, They've got freaking Popla Cockapatri, Finri Luna Edge, Soul Titanian, and Tech Kraken? Why is that name just so basic? Meh. Maybe I'm thinking too hard on it, but I don't know. One I'm going to be fighting later. I don't fully know how to pronounce his name. It's like Pegasus Ulta Eclair. Another crazy name. But, again, I'm just thinking too hard. So this one kind of works like the sun, or the artificial sun, where I have a time limit to get through the first part. Except this one, I've got 140 seconds to get through this entire thing because the pressure is so much, I guess it's compacting me. Also, whenever I picked that, I can no longer use the time shot. You can only have one shot X skill equipped at a time, which is kind of stupid, but I guess it's fair. So, I think my strategy worked pretty well. Just run back and forth, and fall through every hole you see, and if there isn't a hole, jump, and if you see a hole in the ceiling, take that. Zero. Reception, or yeah, King. I guess she said sinking? I don't know. Maybe she's referencing to Mega Man and Base, where the bad guy is King. No, I don't know. But I just jumped up that hole and, anyway. Yeah, jumped up it and just dropped back down. And there's the door, where I do a victory dance. And then, of course, I hurried through. You've made it. And I'm still doing my victory dance, because she'd said I did it. And what am I doing? Oh, there we go. And what do you know, guys? It's another friggin' dragon. Except this one is extremely easy once you realize how to fight him. However, I think I'm gonna have to edit something here, so... Well, maybe not. I don't know. See, I feel like there's something here I'm gonna have to edit, and I can't tell. So I don't really want to talk as much, just in case. If I cut out randomly, that's why, alright? Oh, no, never mind, he's dead, so... Well, I still might have to edit something, I don't know. I was thinking there was something here I said, or told myself that I needed to make a cut at. Maybe I already made the cut. Huh. I don't know. Sorry, I get paranoid with my cuts, because I don't want to have to change my audio over. Luckily, I really haven't had to do that yet. I'll just say, oh crap, I messed up, I had to take something out or whatever. Like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes of me freaking... like chip gaining. Actually, that might be what I did here. I think I did edit that, actually. Well, we'll find out in a second. Whenever I get to the big tower-y looking guy. Oh, yep, here we go up to it. Those right there. So let's see if I make my cut. Okay, good. Chip grinding. So I did. There's a chip from that guy that you need. And I ended up getting a crap ton of chips from everything around there. And, you know, just want to make sure everything was all good and happy. But yeah, you're gonna need that for something later. Another chip piece. And are we already to the boss? Alright, yeah. We are already to Tech Kraken. Technology Kraken. You're here. I've been waiting a long time for this, Zero. I'm not just one of the 8 warriors. I'm a remnant of the Zane armies led by the late Phantom. I am Tech Kraken. I only put up with that while and this whole plan just so I can get revenge on the one who defeated Phantom. Feel the rage of my former master. I will enjoy sinking these fangs of ice into you. Actually, Phantom and I had a pretty good, getting along in 03 after I found his dead body, well, like his soul or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of cool. He's like, oh, I like that guy. But yeah, if you have, like, any fire weapons, this guy is a pansy. Other than not knowing he was going to smack me like that, I don't think I really get hit other than running into him using fire attacks. Yeah, like that. But he's dead. Ah. I have lent my strength to Wile, and now must pay. There's no way for me to save Phantom's soul. But I did what blah blah blah. Phantom, forgive me. It's like I did what I must or what I needed to. But anyway, now Tech Kraken is dead. That's what you get for messing with me. I don't know. Check on my audio real fast, and it looks like it's working, so... I gotta see. The Sluggish Warrior. I got Tech Kraken's X skill, Ice Javelin. So far, that is one of my favorites. Not just because it does good against the next two bosses. Welcome back! So, the boss of this area is one of Phantom's men. Phantom lost his life in one of our many battles. I sometimes wonder if all of our fighting is only... excuse me, creating more suffering in the world. Yes, he did die in one of our battles. I killed him! Twice! 3 times! I forgot I killed him in the Gauntlet as well, in the first game. But I'm sure they don't care. So here we go to Pegasus Ulta Claire, whose name I probably am not saying right. There's like Pegasulta Eclair. I don't know. I'm not gonna try too hard with it. So, this level seems like it should have been much harder than it was. Basically, the way it works is there is heavy wind blowing. If you have a spike chip or something that makes it where wind doesn't bother you, then this level would be even easier. Because that's like the only problem on this level, I think. And ice freezes water, so, you know, that's a cool little thing they added. Even though I pretty much 100% sure I could have jumped up there without it, with my double jump. But it's all good. So there's one of the generators you have to destroy. I'm not really sure what happens from destroying them, or even if I destroyed them all. But they tell you to, so at least act like you're doing what they want you to do. So here you can see the wind is blowing me back some. And there's all these ledges and stuff you gotta make jumps on, and I was like, oh crap. So basically what my goal was jump. That time I almost missed. I slid down, but my goal was just to get behind the enemies. I don't know what they're... I can't remember what they're called. Are they like Valiants or something? V-Flame? I can't remember. I think it might be Valiant. I don't know. I don't like them as much as the Pantheons. Which actually, where I shown those Scrap Elves earlier, those dead bodies under them are fallen Pantheons, and the elves can take over their body. So that's a cool little cameo to them. I don't know if that's the only time Pantheons are in this. I would assume since, you know, Copy X, Pirate X, whatever you want to call them, is gone. But... so yeah, those guys are kind of annoying, but I was trying to jump where I would hopefully hit them so that the spikes wouldn't hurt me if I fell. And again, I probably could have just double jumped that, but the fact that they put that in there, I was like, yeah, I might as well utilize it. And I wanted to check always and make sure I didn't miss anything down in the lower regions. Other than having the crap beat out of me. But yeah, there's another one of the generator things down there, so if you know what they do, maybe they make the boss easier, I don't know. But if they help you or whatever and you need them, there's one more. Not that they're really hidden, you're supposed to find them if you take the normal path. So what do we go up against now, you ask? Well, what do you think? It is the third and final dragon. Well, I don't know if it's the final, there might be more. It's the final one that I remember. But there's a lightning one, a fire one, and an ice one. I figure it's going to be like 0-2 with the golems. How there's the lightning golem, the ice golem, and the fire golem. Even though in the first fire golem I was accidentally skipped. But whatever. I assume we... well, I'm not going to actually assume, but we'll probably run into these guys later in the bosses, like the final stages. this is currently as far as I have recorded, so I honestly have no idea what's coming in the next stages, or how hard they'll be or anything. Let's see. Yeah, this dragon is the pushover dragon. That one is just ridiculously easy. As long as you have ice. That was a weird, like, jump lag. Oh well. I am yawning. My medicine's starting to kick in. This part right here is actually pretty challenging coming up. At least I think it's right up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it because I was going to leap off and I was like, I don't want to fall. And luckily I didn't. Oh, no, we're not to the part I thought it was yet. These are just basic spikes. They're not bad. Especially with those guys flying overhead. You just run into them and then you don't get hurt. Ah, here it is. Those rising and lowering platforms. With the clouds, you can never really tell. I know there's a full heal right there, and I was thinking about grabbing it, but I was like, it won't help me at all because I wanted to fill my sub-tanks with it, but because I already have missing health, it would just fill it up that much and then it'd be wasted. And I could have went back here, but I didn't want to risk it. Here I failed quite a couple times trying to get up there. I was like, okay, I'm just going to kill this enemy, and then I won't have to worry about it, and I can just jump up there on my own. So I did, and then bada bing, bada boom, I jumped up and killed another one of those generator things. So yeah, if you want to get all these, you might need double jump. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but it seems like it. And then I believe after this part, after we kill Pegasus, it'll have a quick jump where it will show me building a next little piece that I need one of these guys' pieces for. I can't remember what the other parts were, so I apologize if you were wanting to know everything. Well, I mean, I should show it, but I don't remember where I got them. So I guess you could probably look it up on game facts or cheat codes or anywhere on the internet. I will smite the worthless vermin down below. Lord Weil came up with a plan as beautiful as myself. All ugly things must bow down before me. Pei Sultai Claire will send you to the depths below. Alright, so there's my horsey sound once again, but I don't like that. He's making fun of me. He's like, JKU 390, you're so ugly that I'm a flying horse and I'm calling you ugly. Actually, being a flying horse would be pretty awesome. But he's kind of a flamboyant flying horse. He's the character I'm sure Tarvidi would like. Yeah, once you realize really how to fight this guy, he's not that bad. Like right now the wind isn't blowing, and then it will start blowing, and whenever it does, it blows you in random directions. Like that. That's the only real problem here. I'm sure if you had the spike shoes or magnet shoes or whatever they have in this game, I know there's some skill to make it, or some chip. The clouds, or you wouldn't be gusted around at all. But yeah, ice is his weakness, and what I didn't know at this point was you can shoot off screen and still hit him. Like, I think I'm about to do here. And then his health dropped right there. I was like, oh crap, I can shoot off screen. This is going to make this fight so much easier. And it worked again. Ah! How could this happen to me? How could this happen to me? You beating me. That's impossible. But my death, it's so beautiful. Oh. So yeah, he was kind of a cocky, conceited, selfish, narcissistic, well, douche horse. That will be my new insult for people. I'm going to call him a douche horse. If I can pronounce it. I'm a supreme edge, and I got his X skill, Thunderstab. And my blah 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 blah. Elf max level. I apparently can't turn up volume while talking at the same time. I just mix up like 3 phrases and a bunch of words. Can't believe they were planning to attack us using that. Flying fortress. Weil means business. I can't believe he's human. How can he be so cruel? Because he's a dick. Anyway, there's the things. I got Seratanium, Fatal, the Mechamason, the big building thing, and V-Fire. So random soldiers, Seratanium that you find, the Fatal is, I think, an enemy. I can't remember. I think I explained it in the last part, though, so it's all good. But anyway, you get sub-crystals with that. And what I know you can do a sub-crystal, or with one, is bring it to this guy, and he's like, whoa! An S-crystal? And he's like, that's a beauty, I'll trade you for a sub-tank. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a sub-crystal, and then, yeah, I did it, and got another one, then I fed my Cyber Elf. And I made it more powerful, so I have more health. And there's all 4 of my E-tanks that I filled all the way up. I just equipped the new thing from the Pegasus. Or Pegasus, I guess. It's not Pegasus, it's Pegasus Ulta. So, Pegasus Ulta Eclair, now that I saw the name again. And now we are going to actually the final one. Mino Magnus, which is the Magnet boss, the really big dude. Or Mino Magnus, or I think it's... Yeah, I'll call him Mino, but it might be Mino. Maybe I'm thinking Spanish. I don't know. So, this level I had trouble understanding what I needed to do. These right here, if you jump in them, you go higher. Also, I use my power here from Pegasus, is what I guess his name was. Not that, but whenever I dash and... It worked going uphill, but not downhill, so it was kind of weird. But like that stab right there that shocked him. But I can also do it and shoot bolts, like I'm about to do now. Like that. So it's actually a pretty cool attack, but I don't think I ever use it again. So yeah, there's ones that let you jump higher, and there's ones that make you jump lower. That one is one of the awesome ones that let me go higher. Okay, this room is the one that at least I think it's the room. But if it is, this is the one that confuses the crap out of me. So there's the blue things, right? I guess that polarizes you to where pink rooms you can't jump as high, maybe? But it magnetizes the enemies to you. So yeah, blue rooms you can jump high in blue, because, you know, I guess opposites, and... Well, you got it. You got the opposite, so it pushes you, or it attracts you, and then you've got the same, and it pulls you in. So I guess blue is positive, pinkish red is negative, or vice versa. But yeah, and I got pink, so I can jump higher in the pink room. I don't know, it's really weird. I don't fully understand it. I'm a history major, not a science major. Even if it's just basic magnetism wall. But, whatever. And I guess we are already there. No. Is there a sub-boss for this dude? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. This stupid thing. I was making this thing to be much harder than I thought it was gonna be. But, no. He's an idiot. So yeah, he raised the floor ever so slightly on that side. And then I jump on it, and it sinks again. Then he drops the crabs, and that's it. And it's like he only pulls up one side at a time. So yeah, so he didn't even try to pull up anything else. I don't know if he just does it that one time or what, but he is a pretty worthless sub-boss. So here's one of those things that let me jump higher. And I kind of lucked out here, because I was just like, oh crap. So I guess I was supposed to, as you saw, I held on to it. I was supposed to pull myself across this. But I've got double jump, so I just leapt all the way across. And it made me feel pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. This part in particular, I screwed around a little too much. But nothing too bad, I guess. I was trying to launch off of that to get onto the wall to see if there's anything there. And then I remembered, like, a little bit later, oh wait, I got double jump. So, being the awesome LPer that I am, I used double jump. And there's nothing. I also missed a crystal, which made me sad, because that's why I tried to bolt straight down. Okay, so here we go up against Mino Magnus, whatever you want to call him.
You finally come, Zero. I won't let you stop Ragnarok. I am the great Mino Magnus. I will crush you, and then,
I really don't have time to listen to the rest of this. Let's go! So here we go against Mino Magnus. Who, I don't know, he's another weird type of boss. Like, he's grabbed me, I was like, what the heck? And then I realized, okay, I should, like, see, he's got the blue thing on him, so I guess he was polarizing me. And then arm bashes me into the wall. But his weakness is also the ice weapon, so as long as you use those, you can just beat the crap out of him. You got your down dash, which shoots ice, and your ice power. Plus, I probably could have switched over to a hack ability, or no, animal ability. It was animal or hack, and made my weapon shoot ice as just a normal attack. But I didn't, so it doesn't really matter. It does not matter either way. Because Mino Magnus is about to be no more. I was like, yeah, I want to finish him with the Z-Saber.
I lost. How can this be happening?
And he's dead. Yay, I got a C. Wounded Edge. And I got his X skill, the Tractor Shot. And my elf max level increased. I get to shoot tractors from my hands now. Transferring in 2. 1. What's up? Welcome back. You managed to stop the spreading noise. Good thing too, because if it would have kept going, even this trailer would have been in danger. All missions are complete. Area Zero situation is nominal. It looks like I made it in it looks like I made it in time then. It looks like you did. Now Area Zero is safe. I'll save your data, but I guess this is where we are going to call it an end for now. So, I am JKU390, and until next time, guys, later.